Good evening. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and dear friends. First of all, let me thank our host, the Royal Institute of International Affairs, for the decision to honor Melinda Gates and commend its leadership as one of the world's top policy institutes. This evening, I extend my warmest congratulations to my friend, Melinda. It is a pleasure to join you all in paying tribute to her and to her extraordinary achievements and her constant effort to help people around the world lead healthy and productive lives. For more than 20 years, Melinda has worked tirelessly to help millions of people lift themselves out of poverty, hunger, and disease. Her generosity, commitment, and integrity have and continue to be an inspiration to us all. I consider people like Melinda and Bill as the true farmers in the sense that the farmer knows that when you take something from the earth today, you need to put something back to be able to go back tomorrow to harvest. And that is the way the world turns around. Somehow, when we move into the cities and we succeed and do well, we tend to forget that natural way of making things turn around, putting something back so that life can continue and you can support future generations. And so, to me, Melinda is a farmer, and as co-chair of the Gates Foundation, she has increased access to health care for mothers and their children so that they remain healthy during pregnancy, childbirth, and early childhood. This is a crucial investment which has helped to drastically reduce infant mortality. But Melinda is also a powerful voice for more than 200 million women and girls in developing countries who lack access to contraceptives. And she's a driver of effective public-private partnerships. Melinda knows that in our interconnected world, partnership and cooperation can be the only answer to complex and intractable challenges we face. Melinda and I have worked closely together on food and nutrition security. I recall the trip we took to Tanzania, a field trip with other colleagues from Agra and Gates Foundation, sitting under a tree talking to an elderly farmer who told us his story, his concern, his woes, and said, I have 4 children. 3 are already gone, attracted by the city lights. I have the last one with me. I don't know if he's going to stay or he's going to follow them. And if he follows them, I don't know what happens to my 40-acre farm. This is the challenge of keeping the youth and the young on the farms and getting them to produce for the billions that we are going to have in Africa and around the world. But it was fascinating to see how engaged Melinda was and how fascinated and the questions she asked this old man. That is Melinda. And I think with the support from the Melinda and Bill Gates Foundation, smallholder farmers across Africa now grow more food and more money and escape the cycle of hunger and poverty. Melinda believes strongly that wealth brings social responsibilities, and we are lucky that she does believe that. Her example and commitment has inspired other philanthropists around the globe to pledge half of their wealth to charity and dedicate themselves to improving our world. And I must say, several of them come from my continent, and I'm pleased about that. We can count ourselves fortunate if they prove to be even as half effective, engaged, and passionate as Melinda. I met Melinda's parents tonight. I think they are here with us, and also her best friend. And so Nan and I spoke to them for a while. So I have a bit of sense of her roots, and I'm not surprised she turned out the way she has, and is as dedicated and engaged as she is. So we should thank the parents too, who are here with us tonight. You can give them a hand. They will know. Yeah. Thank you for that. I see you know how to clap. I see Sir Jeremy here. Once I spoke to President Bush after his second address to the UN General Assembly. It is an assembly, and Sir Jeremy, who was British ambassador there, knows nobody claps. Nobody stands up and claps as you see in the US Congress. So after President Bush had spoken, we went into the adjacent room. He said, "Kofi, this is a tough room to talk to. They don't clap, they don't stand up, they say nothing, they sit silently, you speak and you leave." So it's good you gave a good clap. Ladies and gentlemen, let me commend once more your recognition of an outstanding servant of the global community and a dedicated advocate for a fairer, more peaceful world. Melinda, many congratulations. Keep up your impatient optimism, and I thank you for all you've done already and what you are yet to do. Thank you.